It is my favorite topic, and it's a perfect topic to wrap up National Entrepreneurship Month. I am so excited. Give me some emoji love. Give me some little fires, some flame. Give me some fun. We're talking systems and how to get your team's buy-in. This is one of my favorite topics to talk about, and I hope you'll stay tuned because we're going to give you some tools that are going to really help make this happen. So, first and foremost, let's just jump right in. Systems. Systems are the culmination of policies, procedures. That's what most people start with. That's where most people jump right in. They think they've got to have the policy. Why are we going to do it this way? With the procedure, that's the who shall do what by when. That's my favorite saying over here. A little shout out to Jackie and Dan Bedard, who gave me that awesome cross stitch. It's one of my favorite statements. But listen, there's more to systems than that. We've got to deal with the rest of this. And this is how you get buy-in from your team. So videos. In today's day and age, how many people grew up watching YouTube videos, TikToks, right? Snapchats, little blurbs, little bite-sized nuggets of information. That's what this is all about. So you've got to create some training, some lessons, some information so that it confirms to people they're in the right place. They're doing it the right way. So little 45-second, 2-minute videos make all the difference in the world. Workflows, diagrams, right? This is for those visual learners like me. This is why I love to put stuff up there. If you're a visual learner, give me some big eyeballs in the emojis, love. Raise your hand and say, yes, I'm a visual learner. For those of you that love diagrams, workflows, you know who you are. This is where it's talking your language. I often show our business owners our workflows and workloads boot camp information, and they see those workflows and their eyes just light up. They get so excited about the fact that it's there. It's an opportunity for them to see it, right? They can see it immediately. Now, some people need the examples and the templates. That's where we're going to turn around and be able to, those are especially for those that like to be kinesthetic and start doing. They want to see the end product. What does it look like? And then they want to see the template, start building it out right away. They want to get in there and do, right? Hands-on. And so some people want the checklist to confirm and make sure they got all 7 steps done, got it done correctly. And listen, to be honest, you read the procedure the first time, but then after that, you just need the bullet points, the quick checklist of what needs to be done. So this is about taking the time to build out all parts of the system, not just 1 or 2 elements. This is how you're going to get your team to be able to train up fast, that new person, because they will naturally go to their learning style and view the information in a way that makes sense to them. So for instance, if you're a visual learner and somebody gives it to you in an audible way, you might be having a hard time making sense of it. Or if you're audible and you want to be able to talk things through, you might drive someone like me crazy at times because I just want to draw it out. I want to build the visual version, right? So we all have different learning styles and we're all going to be looking at this in different ways. So if you know your learning style, put it below. Let's share because it's amazing. So many people reach out to me and say, videos? No, Kristen, I don't like watching videos. Like 30% of people don't want to watch the video. They'd rather just read the transcript. If you are a person that would rather read the transcript, share your comment below because seriously, this is where you're really going to make a difference of recognizing how you learn versus how your team learns. So pay attention to this. Now, how do we get our team's buy-in? Besides maybe a little boot and maybe sometimes a big boot. Now, I leave the big boots for when somebody really doesn't do what they're supposed to do, especially my business owners. But sometimes they need a little nudge, right? Just a little nudge. Instead of nudging them, let's set them up for success on day one. let's let them know. Be honest. We don't have all of this built out for every single system in our business. So let's get started and have each of them help contribute every week to one item. Now, it could be a checklist. It could be they finally found an example of a good one, or they just finished a really good example of something. Drop it in the examples folder. It might be a workflow or a diagram. It might be a procedure that they've written. Each week, they should find something, refine it, build it up a little bit, and then submit it for approval. Now, there does need to be an approval process. It's not just mayhem, right? So when you're dealing with your systems and getting your team buy-in, this is really, really important. Now, those procedures, I mean, this is why we have all those staffing packages, all those systems manuals. It's because sometimes you don't have time to build from scratch, right? Maybe you've got a new client happiness coordinator starting. You want the quick onboarding checklist and the training manual with all the written policies, procedures, checklists, templates, examples, scripts, example emails, all the materials already done, at least a 80% base. And then that new team member can fine tune it as they understand the role better, right? So onboarding a new person to your team is a great time to build out those systems. Sometimes we recognize we're growing in the new year or whenever it is, and we want to build up the financial systems or the sales systems so that we have a stronger clarity and framework so that as you bring on people, we have that set process in place. So those are why you want to sometimes don't start at scratch, start with a base and save you and your team 8, 10, 12 hours of build time. And it's so much easier to get started when you already have a base to just edit and refine. Now, listen, there might be a paragraph that's not applicable to you. That's okay. Take it out, right? We can change it up. Give yourself permission to modify and make it work the way you want to see it work. So build those systems. This is what helps you go from working 85 hours a week to 30 hours a week. Trust me, I've been there. And this is also what gives your team that sense of just confidence that they're doing things the right way, that they're excited about what they're building and what they're doing. So if you want some help with your systems, this is the last 3 days of our Entrepreneurship Month. I've been celebrating our team. UIB has been out there. National Entrepreneurship Month. Great time to really celebrate entrepreneurs and their journeys. That journey usually includes hiring people, which means they need training materials and tools to help those team members get up to speed fast. And that's where we come in. Entrepreneurs, we're your partner in building systems. Not only do we have those based, we have the coaches that can get in with implementation and help you build these out. If you need extra help, we've got that help as well. So 33% off all of our packages. I hope you got a lot out of this lesson. I hope that you are on your way to building systems. We can't wait to see what you've built. Send them over to us. We'll give you a systems audit, let you take a look at what we think is missing so that you can build a stronger foundation for tomorrow. So step 1, let's start building the first system. Later, we can get to the bigger audits and the different things, but start at base. What is your biggest pain point? Let's fix that right now. Decide on that pain point, DM me, direct message me. I will be online today and I am here to answer your questions. I am here to help you on this journey of building out your systems to build that confidence in your team and confidence for business owners that we've got a great, great business in place. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your week. Bye.